right, thanks everyone, and welcome to Denver, Colorado, where experience continues to be one of the prevailing storylines in this series between OKC and Denver. Experience is simply what people call their mistakes sometimes on this family Mother's Day. Both teams trying to play mistake-free basketball. Three-time MVP Nikola Jokic, he'll probably be a lot better than he was in Game 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the presumptive MVP, vowed to be better here in Game 4. Let's take a little bit of inventory behind a strong second half from Anthony Edwards. Minnesota goes up 2-1 in their series in the other Western Conference semifinals. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, courtside, along with Jay Billis. From all of us to all of you at home, happy Mother's Day. And George Sedano joining us in just a moment.
Michael Porter Jr. was great. He was challenged on every shot and made them. But nobody has been better in the big moments of these playoffs than Aaron Gordon. In Game 1, knocking down the game winner after the Russell Westbrook pass, getting into the middle. And then in Game 3, down 3, knocking down the corner 3 to send this game to overtime. Gordon had 22 points, 8 rebounds.
Their two All-Stars.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and then Jalen Williams. Alexander's been awesome throughout the course of these playoffs. He didn't have his best game in Game 3, just 7 of 22. He saw a lot of bodies coming at him. Guarded most of the time by Christian Brown, also by Jamal Murray. He saw some man, saw some zone, saw some box and one. But he's going to have to do a better job taking on this defense, especially in the fourth quarter. And when there's 2 on the ball, when he gives it up, his teammates have to start knocking down some of these perimeter shots. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander needs to start getting to the free throw line more. He shoots about 9 per game, only had 5 free throw attempts in Game 3. But give Christian Brown credit. He did a great job, made everything difficult for SGA. And I think he'll be much better in this Game 4.
Coach Daignault said that Gilgeous-Alexander is the least of my worries right now. We'll have the opening tip. Game 4 from Ball Arena right after this break. It's the NBA playoffs presented by Google. Welcome everyone to Denver for Game 4 of the conference semifinals. Delivered by Chipotle. Here from Ball Arena. A pivotal and critical run coming up in a few moments as the precocious and poised OKC Thunder are going to have their mettle tested here on the road in Game 4, trying to prevent from falling into a 3-1 deficit against the champs from 2023. Take a look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Popeyes. Same starting 5 for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort in the backcourt. Jalen Williams coming off a career playoff high. Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein for the Thunder. Youngest team in the NBA. Meanwhile, it'll be Murray, who had 27 in Game 3 with Brown in the backcourt. Michael Porter Jr. got them off to a great start in the previous game. Aaron Gordon and the 3-time MVP. Action here early. 7-3 when we come back to Ball Arena. Let's take a look at today's Star Watch, brought to you by PayPal. The numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander off a little bit in the playoffs in a 7-8 game sample size, but he attended yesterday's voluntary shoot-around, and he's off to a great start here so far, Jay.
Denver has started out this game playing in man. They started out Game 3 in zone, but they're putting Nikola Jokic in ball screen situations, and important for Hartenstein to set a really good screen with Jokic in drop coverage. That means Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can either take him on. Oklahoma City, one of the best defensive team, if not the best in the league. But Alex Caruso battling Nikola Jokic, trying to get around in front using his strength and his quickness and length. But also he does a great job getting out to shooters and closing out. SGA helping out, bothering that shot. 3 in the first half.
It's an air ball, but hey, 25 points, tied for the fewest combined total in any first quarter in postseason history. That's the end of the first quarter here in Denver. Back with more after this. And that's going to be a foul against the Nuggets. Their third team foul We got a break on the floor. Back after this. Christian Brown with his first basketball coach in attendance, showing appreciation for that dexterity to the rim. Back after this. It's time to check out the playoff tracker brought to you by Progressive. After game one, Jay, it has been a litany, a procession, of offensive struggles for the three-time MVP. 6 for 16, 8 for 25, and an inauspicious beginning again here at 1 for 7.
Juice going into the second half.
His first three in a couple of games. Pardon me. Oh, it looked like, oh, that's a close one.
That's going to be a three.
Looks like he was behind the line, though. Put Williams on a flight, got the basket. That's the end of the first half. The key of halftime is next after these messages.
The NBA Conference semifinals on ABC are delivered by Chipotle.
It's had on all year has been its defense.
And the OKC defense in the first half was excellent. Great ball pressure. They were flying around. They had two on the ball at times on Nikola Jokic, and Jamal Murray really limited those two. The one thing, though, that I think Oklahoma City needs to clean up in this second half, they got to stop fouling. I mean, they gave up 20 free throw attempts in that first half to Denver. The Nuggets hit 17 of those 20. That's what's keeping Denver in the game. But this is a big bucket to end the half by Nikola Jokic. Took Denver into the locker room on a high. And I think David Adelman and the Nuggets have to feel really good being only down 2 positions.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and tell exclusive picks from Stephen A. Smith. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code HOOPS.
Welcome back to the conference semis delivered by Chipotle. Denver in the midst of a nice run, taking their first lead, Jay.
Yeah, Nikola Jokic gets a screen that just bullies his way down with 2 feet inside the paint. And then Oklahoma City, 2 terrific closeouts on the left side, but they couldn't get to the third closeout after the Murray kickout. And remarkably, Denver has the lead in this game, shooting under 30% for the game. Remarkable.
Wow. Little token full court pressure by Murray. Gets lead of the ball game at 6 on a 10-0 run.
So good at using these screens by Nikola Jokic. You go underneath, he just pulls up and drains it.
Well, tomorrow night on ESPN, NBA Countdown tips off at 6:30 Eastern, followed by this year's draft lottery. Then it's game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinal between the Celtics and Knicks at 7:30, followed by game 4 of the Western semifinal between the Timberwolves and Warriors at 10 p.m. 36 minutes here at Ball Arena. The emotion of the 2023 champs still tangible and palpable. That's the end of the third. We'll be back after this message and a word from your ABC station. It's GA on the JOB. He was standing on business tonight, folks. Look at the updated brackets. OKC leveling up at 2-2 against the 2023 NBA champs, the Nuggets. And Minnesota Golden State will run one Monday night on ESPN. Game 4 in that one. Hartenstein rising to the occasion many a time tonight. And Christian Brown was up to the task for the Nuggets as they fall 92-87. For Jay Billis, George Sedano, I'm Mark Jones saying goodbye from Denver. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Let's go to Malika Andrews in the studio.